me and a few of my friends, we just really enjoy playing the guitar and singing together. So we used to get together every Sunday at this cafe in Causeway Bay called Bonfire Cafe, and it happens to be owned by a Christian owner. So the owner actually plays a guitar there, and he also has some chord sheets there. So we end up just picking up the guitar and just playing some songs. So these weekly gatherings have become a ritual, and we just really like the cafe a lot, and we like the name as well. So we thought, hey, let's form something. It was really spontaneous and impromptu, so we just decided to call ourselves the Bonfire Worship Sessions.
I found I had quite a lot of free time on my hands last year, so I was like, okay, I want to learn a hobby, I want to pick something up. So I got a guitar, and then I literally just prayed, and I was like, God, I just want you to teach me how to play the guitar so that I can use it for your glory. And then, I learned a few chords and a few strum patterns, and just picked a few songs up. And then I met Mun. It turns out we had a similar kind of testimony. So we ended up going to this Christian cafe and just hanging out there and playing together.
I know Mon and Charlie from church, and I love evangelism and just sharing the love of God around the city. I think it's because a lot of us know that there are problems in the world, but it actually causes us inconvenience. It requires us to be bold, to be courageous in order to step out into the streets to reach out to the world. And so I think there's a level of discomfort, there's a level of uneasiness, there's a level of, are people going to laugh at me if I do this? Will people think I'm crazy? And it really needs, I guess, obedience to knowing that this is what God wants us to do on earth, to be his hands and feet, to be his mouthpiece, to do something like that.
I really enjoy playing the guitar, and when I prayed, I was like, God, teach me how to play the guitar so that I can use it for your glory. And so anything we're doing, if we're playing in a cafe, if we're playing out on the streets, if I'm helping lead worship at care group or at youth or at church or whatever it is, it's really satisfying, and it's so much more enjoyable when you're doing it all to the glory of God. And that's when I really enjoy playing. And having other people to do it with just makes it so much better. So, Bonfire gives you that kind of fellowship, kind of community. It's just great.
You know how it started? Because we really heard Tai Chang, as in the women were... Yeah. We wanted to bring light to a spiritually dark place in Hong Kong.
Some people are more than happy to stop and talk. Some will listen. We had one guy who just jumped in and started playing on our bongo drum. He was amazing, and we had people gathering around and clapping and stuff. Some people will just ignore you and walk straight past, which is fine. So it's just, it's a real mix of reactions. But if we can touch one person, then it's definitely worth it.
So much more to life than just making money, and encountering God and being able to share God's love with other people, that's so much more meaningful than earning a lot of money.
We just want to take God everywhere, We don't want to keep him behind closed doors in our flats, in our church. We want to, take him everywhere, and that includes out into the street. So yeah.
I think it's really about just sharing the love and the joy. We have just received so much joy. I speak for myself. Ever since accepting Christ into my life, I've just been filled with this supernatural joy. And it's this street worship thing that we're doing. It's more of an extension of our love for God. That actually spurs us on to want to just share the joy and love with more people. I just see Bonfire Worship Sessions turning into a movement that would catch on, and hopefully it will just inspire more people to join in. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Charlie, Cynthia, or just myself being the Bonfire core, I could leave and other people could very well run Bonfire worship sessions just whenever, wherever.